I got one thing to say to this movie.
You're charming the pants off of me.
Well, there, Internet. My name's Court, and you've got courtside seats for my review of Brigsby Bear. Now, before we get started, let me just say, if my voice sounds a little bit whack, it's because my summer allergies are killing me. So, yeah. Based on a story by Kyle Mooney, Brigsby Bear was directed by Dave McCary and stars Mooney, Mark Hamill, Greg Kinnear, Matt Walsh, Michaela Watkins, Ryan Simpkins, Claire Danes, Beck, Bennet, and Andy Samberg. James Pope lives in an underground home with his parents Ted and April. Forced to stay in the bunker, James's only connection with the outside world is an educational children's show called Brigsby Bear. James is obsessed with the show, owning every cassette, until his parents are arrested and it is revealed that he was abducted as a baby, and Brigsby Bear was created specifically for him. James meets his real family and adjusts to life in the real world, but continues to obsess over Brigsby. Now, just to start, in the trailer there's a quote from a critic, I believe from Slash Film, and it reads something like, "Unlike any movie you've ever seen." Personally, I wouldn't go that far, but it really is a very truly unique film. If you watch Saturday Night Live, you probably know that Kyle Mooney has a pretty bizarre sense of humor. And while this movie is kind of weird, in a good way, I think it could have been weirder. I think it would have been nice if it was a little bit weirder. Having said that, at the beginning of the movie, there are like 5 different production companies that were involved in the making of this, one of which is like from Japan. So I'm thinking they were having trouble like getting the budget necessary to put this movie together, and maybe, and this is me just talking out of my ass, I don't know if this is true, I have no facts to back this up, but I'm thinking maybe the script might have been a little bit weirder originally and they had to pull it back just to get the money that they needed. I could be wrong. Kyle Mooney plays James, he's the main character, and he uses that sort of stunted, almost confused speech pattern that he's used many times on SNL.
What's up, everybody? I'm Chris Fitzpatrick. As you know, Andy Rydell's been messing with me since the 9th grade, but now he's about to enter an unsafe zone, because I'm gonna take matters into my own hands, and we'll see if he can handle it, because it's the hands that rock his cradle.
And it works really well for James, because James is sort of essentially a fully grown 9-year-old, and he's definitely confused coming out into the real world for the first time. But Mooney does a great job of imbuing James with heart, with innocence, with naivete. He was really good. Greg Kinnear is likable as always. He plays a detective who's assigned to James's case, and he takes a shine to James, and it's really cute. But for me, the real heavy hitter here is Mark Hamill. He plays Ted, the sort of adoptive father of James, and while he's only in like maybe 3 or 4 scenes, straight up this movie is my favorite live action performance the man has given, at least that I've seen. Like obviously he's really good in Empire and Jedi and not so good in A New Hope, and he was good in Kingsman too, but what he does with this character, there's so much subtlety and nuance and sadness to the character. It was really nice to see that performance from Mark Hamill, and now I'm even more excited for The Last Jedi, where I hear he gets to talk. One thing that makes this film so unique is that it doesn't really have an antagonist. I would say the closest thing to an antagonist there is the situation that James finds himself in, but there aren't any like mean characters. He doesn't really get picked on. There's a little bit, but there's not like a primary villain. There are times when you meet a character and you're like, oh, okay, this guy's gonna turn out to be a douchebag. And no, he turns out to be a genuine, warm, friendly, kind person. I haven't seen that in a lot of movies, and it was actually kind of refreshing. Even Mark Hamill, the adoptive father of James, is not played as a villain. He's played as a guy who genuinely loves his son. I'm gonna stop doing that. That's getting annoying. You can see it in the monitor and it's bothering me. Really, the film is sweet. It's heartwarming, it's sad, it's inventive, it's very funny. I had a lot of good laughs, and I was grinning from the beginning to the very end. And I did get a little teary one time. Now, I don't have a proprietary rating system as of yet, so I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna give Brigsby Bear, and I think I'm gonna give it the opposite of this. I feel dirty even using that picture. So now I want to know, have you guys seen Brigsby Bear? Do you want to see Brigsby Bear? If so, what did you think about it? What's your favorite Kyle Mooney character on Saturday Night Live? Are your summer allergies driving you crazy? Whatever your thoughts, hit the comments below and let's discuss. If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and give it a share if you really enjoyed it. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, you can do so by clicking the Courtshake logo at the bottom right of your screen, and click the little bell if you want to get notifications when I put up videos. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.